Max just came to town. I know a lot of people don't know who Max is, but this is NGWEFUNI MAX. So I don't want to talk a lot about Max. I'll just take it step by step and let Max tell us everything about himself, because Max he's one of the Cameroonians in the United States that's doing a lot as concerns in entertainment. Let's say to
the progress, success, entertainment, whatever we want to do in this 2022, let it be the beginning of it.
Bet.
There we go.
What part of film are you mostly focused on? Is it production, acting?
I am involved in everything when it comes to entertainment, acting, producing, directing, I'm into it, or marketing, I'm into it more. So I don't have a particular part to actually take myself into.
Okay, I thought I was the only one that has. Sometimes when I say that, I feel a little guilty but it's what I do. I get to direct, I get to go back and edit. Sometimes I go back and produce and all of that, and that's how you see actual talent. Because I think independent filmmakers, that's where you actually see the talent. Because in the actual movie industry, somebody's gonna be doing one thing at a time. But the indie guys, they do everything. That's where you see actual real talent. And where are you based specifically? For our audience, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm based in Maryland. I've been in Maryland close to 18 years now. And I originated from Cameroon, as you guys all know. And my passion, I'm so ambitious when it comes to entertainment. In all angles of entertainment, I'm involved. There's no specific side that I say, okay, I belong here. As far as entertainment, it's comedy, acting, fashion, I'm all into it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you'll be telling the audience what they already know, because right now I'm looking at Max's Instagram page. I've been live with Max before, so it's not as if it's the first time, but it's a lot of, when you go over his Instagram page, he's NGWEFUNI MAX. You can check that on Instagram. I'll leave the handle below. Like, it's big. First of all, he has 116K followers for a filmmaker, like a filmmaker. Because for most people, like people that focus just on the acting part, they can go ahead promoting the page and they have all that time. To see a filmmaker have this amount of attention and still doing all the work on the ground, it's really something. It's something we have to congratulate you for. But how did you get into the movie industry in the first place?
I was actually born with it. Was in the royal family where we do little drama. We play at night, create stories. That be my passion when I was growing. I started acting in church. I was 9 years old. We do little drama in church, in school, and I pick up from there. But growing in Cameroon, you guys know it's very tough in Cameroon to actually build a talent up, but we don't have that support. So we are fighting to get that support originated from us. So that's how I started.
Okay, and when I was live with you, you had said you went to Nigeria to get. What did you study in Nigeria exactly? Was it production or just acting or theater?
Well, I didn't actually go to a particular school to study theater or acting, whatever. No, I went to Nigeria just to get to the founder and the roots of entertainment. Because I believe they're like father to us.
That's what I actually meant. It was not even about the school, because I actually went to film school, and when you leave from film school, that's where you figure out what they teach in film school is just how to use a camera and how to do the basics in Hollywood and all. You can work in a Hollywood set, but they don't teach you creativity. So basically what you're saying is what you went to Nigeria and studied was actually the roots, the basics of
basics, to know exactly what is all film, what is the full definitions of film making, what is actually the money or whatever thing you can achieve into it if you're involved into that. Not just that, if you don't have a passion into movie industry, acting, producing, directing, you will not be able to carry on the activities that's actually going.
The stuff you're talking about, determination, everyone in houses can tell you, because people come to the movie industry and they think, well, we'll just go put a camera as simple as the one we've put in front of us over here and shoot and just go. They fail to understand the story writer had written that script before and you have to follow it. We got several takes. On some of the takes in the studio, you hear me yelling, take scene 1, take 11. It means we have to go through all 11 and get a good one. So one thing you said that's very true is determination. You cannot be in this field if you're not determined. Because first off, I think when you start in the field, you don't have the attention you need. The only way you're gonna get over there is for you to be determined. Anyway, I'll jump to the I call it your CV. Now it's a bunch of movies of yours I've watched online and on your Instagram page. I don't want to talk about them. I want you to give them systematically so I don't miss them. Like for me, if you ask me, I've done a bunch of short films, professional short films, but the major production we've done is actually Hassles, and that's our first. But we know you've done a whole lot, a whole lot of things. So where did you start and where are you now? Because the only movie I'm really versed with is Obina. Yeah, that's why I started, I've been seeing Max posting. I'm like, well, Max is a Nigerian, and so when I saw Obina, I was like, oh, which Nigerian is this? In Maryland that's getting other Nigerians from Nigeria and Cameroonians. Because I saw you with Cindy Emade. Yeah, I'm like, which Nigerians is that's getting this? Zach Oji, yeah. Exactly. I'm like, so I'm going to go look this Nigerian in Maryland, and then I figure out, oh, it's a Cameroonian, and so that's the only movie I know. But tell me, how far have you come?
Oh, I've actually shot close to 15 films, which actually was not mine. Most of the roles I play into those films are not actually recognized that much.
Of course.
Shot for like maybe 6 or 7 scenes.
Of course.
Just the back over the films. I have the Village Guys that I shot with Mercy Johnson. That was in 2000. I think it's on
2000?
YouTube. Yes.
That's a long time ago.
That was in 2000. It's on YouTube. That film is on YouTube. I shot with Akia Popo, The Fighter. That was like 2003.
That was the period when you went to Nigeria.
Yeah, that's the period I was going to Nigeria and coming back. They finally, before the crisis started, the SNC thing started, and they were trying to disrupt our movement around. They had to take my uncle off the role. They came my uncle because he was involved into this. It was to make me to leave what I was doing and have to disappear. That was a short my talent, my creativity, because I was being very far, way better and far now. But I believe that God has a vision for how He created this world and how we're going to move. So that's the second one. The third one is the kingdom has broken.
Yeah.
The fourth. There's one that I don't even remember them again. But the one that I recently actually get it on internet.
Movies, if they're not all yours, she can't remember all 15.
So you have the kingdom has broken. You have the woman has disappeared. There was just the backup roles that I played into it. You have the Paragon Sound. That Paragon Sound was actually shot here in the U.S. Then the reason that actually brought me into the picture is Obina.
Good. Yes. I was saying it innocently. Yeah. I was saying I haven't asked any other person because I haven't even gone to look if Obina made the cut, but I think it did because he caught my attention. I said I've been, sometimes you see people post on Instagram and you'll be like, oh, this is this guy. This is the guy that posts very often, but until he posts something that catches your attention, and it was Obina, like from the flyer of Obina, I'm like, yeah, it shows these guys are doing some good work over there.
Yeah, Obina actually brought that attention a lot of people to follow me, to get to know who I am. Most of them call me Nigerian. They acted in Nigeria because it was all, airing in West Africa, all part of West Africa and other parts of Africa as well, in Africa Magic Epic. So everyone were watching comments and under the picture comments, and that guy is not a Cameroonian, cannot be acting, that's Nigerian acting and all that, because they play the role of Obina. And we have the wicked brother-in-law that is actually Obina, that they tone it, they bought Obina and they toned the names to bring the film into the upside down. They brought the back up to the up, So it's called now Wicked Brother-in-Law.
I get it.
If you watch it, you have to cry.
I get it. They call it a spin-off.
Yes.
Most people do that, like they'll check a movie, get the rights from the guys that do the movie and do a spin-off.
Yeah, do a spin-off of it. So the movie is airing now of Afufuro TV in Nigeria, and it's also airing in Ghana as well. So the recent one that the blogger took over was If Only. One of the If Only we shot, we have the God of Africa and the brother left the palace. That's the 3 films that I shot in November. But If Only brought a lot of attention to everybody. But the bloggers, they took it when we were filming.
Yeah.
With Emade, because Emade was inside.
Oh, Emade is in If Only.
Cindy, If Only. That's the movie me and I have shot. Like my wife, she played the roles of my wife. So people want to know what is this guy doing with Emade.
Yeah.
And they never know Cameroonian cooperating so nice out of country.
Out of the country,
So that's what brought a lot of attention. We have a lot of bloggers. It was all over the place. It was all over the place. Took attention. Even the movie that they were shooting that time in Cameroon did not have attention like If Only. If Only was all over the place. I myself was confused. See, they were calling me, oh, bro, come and say something. No, it's too much. It's too much. Message was coming back to back. So it's a very that's If Only.
Yeah, you're right. If Only also made it. This picture made it to my attention.
Yes.
Someone always asks me every time, like, do you go out scouting for actors and all? And I go, well, if an actress that good, it's gonna make it to us, not just me, even to the
the world,
to the world. So If Only also did. This is one of the pictures I was talking. Okay. Now I saw Zach OG is a legend. Most people don't even know the name, but as soon as they see the face, because we grew up seeing Zach OG like, from way back.
Yeah. The saying that when you are doing something, you never know what's gonna happen. Before you realize it, the mistake has been made.
Yeah.
How can you do to realize to correct that mistakes? You'll be telling yourself, if only I knew, I couldn't be cheating. It's a domestic violence film where a man is actually maltreating the wife, and the wife is actually maltreating the husband.
Cindy was your wife in this movie?
Yes. Actually, because most people it's only the men that beat their woman.
Oh yeah.
They know that women also beat men with their words.
Oh yeah, it happens. Not just not just words, actions too. You don't have it doesn't have to be badly, but just I've had women not provide food for their husband because they didn't do something. So that's as good as
that's what I'm saying there. So the other part, because you have two parts. You have infidelity, where your husband does not actually give you attention, but you are doing all your best. The woman is doing all her best, but the husband is still having that taste of another woman outside, bringing an illness into the house. And infected the family, destroy the family. So it's something that people want to actually.
So it's more of a regret movie. If Only I Knew.
Yeah, If Only I Knew. It's a regret movie. It's actually so emotional, very emotional.
I've actually got to watch that one because Obina. I've watched a bunch of shots about Obina. I like the acting of the movie. The thing that's different with Obina is when we're in the United States and you start looking at when you're in Africa, you look at the movie in the United States, you get interested by the cities, the towns, and all of that.
Color.
But when someone does a movie over here and it has a natural feel, it has an African feel to it, you can see just your head open and the makeup is cool.
Obina was crazy. That was like there was the worst makeup for me ever.
Yeah,
my time was all low. The designer was so crazy on me.
Which is what I like because so even though we're in the Western world, they say there's nothing like home because every time you go watch a music video and you see a bunch of guys with champagne bottles and all, that's normal. That's some shit we see every day.
Every day. We want something different.
You want something different.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Molly Berry. Are you looking for someone to record your podcast? Somewhere to sing? Somewhere to record your own song? Welcome to Paragon Sound, a branch of Paragon Motion Pictures. Our services include vocal recording, movie scoring, podcast mixing and mastering, and all sorts of things to do with audio. If you want to book a session, our number is 405-818-2827. We are located in Midtown Oklahoma City at the Paseo, 901 Northwest 25th Street at OKC.
I could come over here and miss all questions except asking, how did you get in contact with Zach OG?
Okay, I know this question always comes.
Well, it should always come from anyone that's an honest person.
That's not. It's. I'm not saying that it's like a hater.
Yeah,
you can hate. People can hate it. It's normal. If you don't hate in this world, then mean that you're not existing.
You're not doing nothing.
You're not doing nothing. We only talk about great people.
Yeah.
So hating for me, I don't consider it anything. I want to see more people hate me.
Totally fine, bro.
When they hate me, I reserve myself. Then I work hard on myself.
You don't buy
you don't buy me anything. It give me more time to work on myself.
To work on yourself.
You're like somebody's talking about something about me negatively, and then I'm like, why is this guy talking negative about me?
Let me find out.
Then I'll work on myself again and make him to realize different things of
that I'm better than that.
So Uncle Zach is somebody. Is original. If I was start talking about Uncle Zach here, we will be here to.
Well, you better give us something because I see you on Uncle Zach on Instagram. You guys are like best buddies. You guys are drinking here and there.
We are more than. I mean, he's like a father to me, like a friend to me. He's like a mentor, like an advisor to me, and I advise him as well.
Oh yeah.
The thing that he called me and said, "I've been invited in Cameroon. Do you actually want me to go?" because I know you're like a spiritual father to me as well. I said, I'm not a father to you.
I know, right?
I'll tell you, okay, let's pray about it. Something that is good, because I pray a lot. I feel that prayer is the most fundamental of every human being living.
I think everyone that comes from back home.
So Uncle Zach actually realized, get to know me on a party that I attended in Nigeria. What happened is that they asked me a question in the crowd about the couples, and I gave them that if you get married to a woman, it's not just that woman you get married to, but you're married to the whole family. Because marriage these days, when you get married to the woman, you think that it's only the woman you get married to. The whole family is yours, and you are one plate food that will be eaten. It's no more than one plate taken, because 2 plates of food. So you have to put your step up and rise up from your slumber.
You don't get married to a family, you don't get married to a wife, you get married to a family, and I think that's the only way you can actually stay happy, because you don't want to have in-law problems. I bet you, as I tell you that you don't want to have that.
Don't. So that's how me and Uncle Zach actually met, and from that day, up to 16 years today, I know him. We have been best friends.
16 years is a very, very long
best
time.
friend. For him, he want me to be in the industry like ASAP. Like nah. Let me be shooting every day.
Like yesterday.
Let me be shooting every day. If I call him now, if he's not late, I feel like you pick here.
Yes, what's up? I like people like the thing about entertainment is we have different impressions of people based on the roles we see them do. When you see, like, I know a lot of people in the entertainment industry that with me that will see Zach OG at the event and then they'll pause, they'll freeze, like, but then just to hear Zach, Zach takes calls from Max and they get to chat, but it's really big. It's not taking from you. This is me giving to you, because I don't know a lot of people that call Zach OG and they go ahead and pick it up, because I'm looking at his achievement. Like, I'm not even looking at some money. Me, I don't even know where Zach OG lives, but I grew up watching Zach OG.
Up to that.
I'm still watching Zach OG. I see Zach OG in Maryland with you guys, and I'm like, bro, when is he gonna give up? That's called true determination. Because right now, if you ask me, just from his reputation, Zach OG don't need to act shit to make some money.
No.
He don't. He just needs endorsement.
His charges. If you want film that his charges in millions, the charge to appear his face, but it's a stronger face in Africa.
Yeah, that's right.
In all the whole part of Africa and the world. People were talking a lot because they did not discover that he would come. When I posted him, since they know most people know as a fashion designer, they don't know I'm an actor. So when I posted him as coming, I'm like, this guy is just using this man picture to promote his event. So when I was picking him from the airport, come and see my phone, calling me for ticket, please. I want my ticket. So we sold 50 tables that day.
That's the thing with us. People want to see to be able to believe, and it's crazy because even over here it's the same thing. There was an event where Flavor came, and the lady, Marcona, did not tell anyone Flavor was going to come, because if she did, that hall would be full. So technically, we were like, the people that actually made it to that event were the ones that benefited. Because I was shooting the event. If you watch the footage, there was a certain point I was standing on chairs. It was just
crowd.
Now you know how the African Cameroonian crowd always just chills at a party and just. But on this day, it wasn't that way. When Flavor got in, nobody was sitting. So it just goes to say, let me not say Cameroonians, Africans a whole lot want to see, especially in entertainment, to believe.
They want to believe, want to see who they believe.
I don't blame them. It's hard for you to grow up with someone, and then you get up one day and try to just imagine in your head that she's going to sign your shoes. That thought is difficult.
Yeah, difficult to
accept.
It's different. Like, are you sure Max can actually do this?
Yeah.
NGWEFUNI cannot do this. You can't bring this man. This man's a legend, African legend. And it's posting into his. I have all those inbox. That's
so
even tell me, Mark,
that's why.
Please delete that.
Yeah, I know, right? I know that they call it click.
Yeah. I didn't reply. I just tell you guys don't actually know who I am, but I can prove to you guys who I am when it comes to entertainment. I'm bringing him here, and this year there are a lot of legends coming in the building. You're gonna be boss.
Well, they better get here, because the reason why I'm sitting here is for my other brothers that could not make it with you here today, so that whatever information I'm giving them it's free to them, but it's something they would have paid a whole lot for, because entertainment is all about connections.
Yes.
Like Nigerians go about saying funnily or stupid, not just stupid, funnily by making a joke and say follow who no road. That's the honest truth, because if someone made it somewhere, they actually used a certain path. It was not like, I don't believe in anything like chances or luck. Like, there's always hard work involved. So that's the reason why I'm here.